Well, hello and welcome to Cozy Couch Corner again for another episode of Tea and Tarot. And this is my second attempt at making a pot of tea. Because on the first attempt I forgot to put the tea bag in. Multitasking, doing the washing up while making the tea, boiled the kettle, poured the water in, forgot the bit where you put the tea bag in the teapot, left it to brew, went out, poured it, thought, nah, this ain't right. It's just water. And yeah. And because my phone was charging, I didn't know how long it had been. I didn't know if it was because I hadn't left it long enough or because I forgot to put the tea bag in. And I had a bit of a poke around and decided it's because I didn't put the tea bag in, which seemed to be the deal. So I need to pay more attention to when I'm doing it, because you wait. I only have one tea bag in like nearly a litre of water. So it's like, it's not going to be strong, but usually I can see it. You know, it's not water. And I leave it like, if it's the decaf, I leave it 15 minutes because you get a bit of colour and a bit of flavour. And I tend to drink it, I drink it black and I drink it weak. So yeah, but not that weak. So, better look next time. I brightened up a little bit, but I felt tired today, and the energies felt sort of dense and heavy. So yeah, it's hard to tell because it's really dull here. It's been dull all day, cold and dull. So when there's no sunshine, I can just put my mood down. But yeah, so I don't know how everybody else is doing. I got a surprise message yesterday. And my sister's coming to visit me tomorrow. She won't come for long, and it's a bit unusual. But I decided, oh, we better clean the downstairs toilet then. And I mean, like, I usually keep the toilet clean, but the rest of it, it's like the extension is like the old outhouse, so it's a bit rough and ready. And I thought, oh, I need to sweep the floor and I need to sweep the shelf and we need to clean the sink again. And when it's cold, I don't use it very much, so it gets left a bit. And it was a much bigger job than I thought it was going to be. And then I ended up cleaning the mirror and the little shelfy things, and then I started. Oh, I wiped that wall down, and then it's got mould on the wall, but it's not really obvious because it's not really dark and it's white tiles. So I started that, but I'm not going to complete that today. Oh, I had to wash some of the floor and decobweb. So it's not all going to get, so the tiles aren't going to get done. That's another project for another day. It's clean enough. It's clean enough. And I remember to bring it an extra toilet roll down. So the toilet's fine. I cleared up a bit by the doorway so she can get in, and I've cleared up a bit round here so that she can sit down. Because I'll have to get my fold up chair out because the only place to sit is Cozy Couch Corner. Because the other furniture either you can't get at or it's already set outside waiting for the tip. So, there's an office chair. If I took the pegs and stuff off it, I could sit on an office chair. Oh, that might be more comfy. I'll have to see. Oh, I haven't had a swig of my tea yet. What am I playing at? I waited twice for this. Oh, yes. Yep, right. Sat under my blanket and took my hat off. So I'm going with hatless blanket on legs today. Right. I get the tarot. Did about the top card. The top card was trying to come out earlier, But we'll see how we go. That's quite fast. Considering how I felt with the sort of tired and dense energy, which feels really slow, this feels fast. Okay. What message do you have for us for Friday, the 10th of October, 2025, please? Pardon me, it's quite fast. Right. That was sticking up. Are we having that one? Yes, we are. Interesting. Are we having that one? Oh, and right behind it was the other one was strength, and I saw that yesterday, I think. Right. So the one that came out is the Fool reversed. Are we having it reversed? No, we're having it up the right way. So we have the Fool. Right. What about the Hierophant? Reversed. Reversed. Okay. Right. No. Reversed. Okay. The Hierophant. Reversed. So the Fool then. Start of a journey. Youthful enthusiasm. Bit of naivety. Jumping into the unknown. The way that things have been happening, and eclipses and moon thingies and blah, and what, and this one in, and this planet in that one, and who knows what. Yeah, it's been a bit like that, hasn't it? So yeah. In this, I mean, traditionally, it's a man with a knapsack and a dog stepping off a cliff. And sometimes when we start new things, it feels like that, doesn't it? But what are you telling us about this? I'm getting smooth sailing. It's going to be whatever we're starting, whatever phase we're starting is going to be smoother than stepping off a cliff. It's going to be, yes, more like sailing. And I've got sailing in a straight line rather than tacking. Straight line. I haven't got it going straight forward over. But yeah. So that's going to be smoother sailing. Always look at the rock that she's on as a cannon. Almost like it's looked like, you know, with a cannonball being launched into the air or something. Which is also how some of us feel sometimes. It might be that. If we go, okay, so we've got the Hierophant reversed. I'm drawn to that bit and I have no idea what that bit is. Hang on. And the Hierophant is usually someone that dispenses the rules, society's rules, culture's rules, religious rules. Like the keeper of the rules, but what have we got today? I've got this weird. What is that? Oh, it's a thing in her hair. But I'm drawn to it. I think she's got a flower in her hair. What are you telling me with that? Because why am I struggling to see that and I wasn't struggling to see that? We've had this before, haven't we? So what are you trying to tell me. We're getting away from some of the rules because a lot of the rules aren't for our benefit. I mean, there are rules that are in place that are for everybody's safety and protection, and there are other rules that keep us trapped and would stop us having the new beginning, wouldn't it? It would stop us launching into something new. Other people's rules and what's the word? Not necessarily perceptions. I mean, part of it is that we all have a perception of reality, and that's shaped by our upbringing and our life and the things we've been introduced to or not. Okay, I can't think of the word. It wasn't perceptions. It wasn't rule. Or other expectations. That was it. And sometimes we're governed by other people's expectations of us, and that's something that they put on us, and we don't have to accept them. There are times in our life when we don't have much of a choice, but other people's expectations don't have to become our own expectations for ourselves. And the world is changing, and humanity is changing, and things like grinding it out work-wise, that whole ethos is changing because there's been the way we do things have caused people a lot of mental health problems. So things need to change. The world isn't a fair place, and a lot of people don't get treated fairly. And we all know things, and there's a lot of things going on now that are in our face, and it's causing people to stand up and go, no, this isn't acceptable, and it needs to change. And coming back to the Fool card, it's about change. Launching ourselves into something might be launching ourselves into the unknown. That'd be exciting, eh? There we go then.